The World Championships at Seville was quite an interesting one to watch, mainly because of the fact that there were a lot of world records and championship records that stood out to me, and some of them are events that I enjoy myself. For starters, let's start off with the fact that both the men's and women's 100 meter had a championship record. Maurice Green came into the finish line with a time of 9:80, almost going sub 9.8, and Marion Jones, who ran 10:70, one of the fastest times on the field since Floyd Joy Griffith in 1988. On the distance side, there was Hicham El Garouj, who set a new championship record with a time of 3:27. Also, the year before, he broke the world record for the 1500 meter with a time of 3:26 flat. Not only did he set the record, but on the same year, he broke the world record for the fastest mile, which still stands to this day. On the women's side of things, there were new championship records broken in both the 5,000 meter and the 10,000 meter. To add to this, Ethiopia had both world champions in the 10,000 meter. These two athletes were Gedi Wami and Haile Gebrselassie. However, the many events that I just mentioned didn't really stand out to me the most. I also hadn't forgotten about the field side of things. The pole vaulting was being smashed this year, as on the men's side, there was a new championship record, and on the women's side, there was a new world record with a 460. The one that stood out to me most was the men's 400 meters, as the legendary Michael Johnson smashes the world record, as he had goals on breaking the world record one day. Prior to the games, Michael Johnson was consistently hitting mid-43s in the 400 meter, and it was thought that eventually he would break the world record in the 400 meter. It was just a matter of when. After I just mentioned this short selection of the events that I enjoyed, that's surprisingly it. To list off the championship records, there were the men's 100 meters, 400 meters, 1500 meters, 5000 meter, pole vault, discus throw, the one's 100 meter, 5000 meter, 10,000 meter, and the pole vault. A lot of the major highlights on the championships could be summed up pretty easily for me, which is why this video is shorter than usual. However, the 2000 Olympics at Sydney was coming up, and things were starting to get intense, as so we speak.